Good morning, class. We are being in the offline classes. We were in this lesson number 18, that is about the caste discrimination and struggle for equality. So in this one, the last two subtopics which we are need to discuss about. The last is about the case study of B.S. Venkatarao, and the last is here about the midday meal program which it was being get started out. So in this classes hour, we have been getting to know what is the caste, different types of caste classification, what the differences it is in making, how the differences they have been doing, also all in detail we have been discussed in the previous class. So in this one, we need to go through the part like what are the caste, subcaste, discriminations, what kind of discrimination was existing. Basically, discrimination is making the differences to the gender, differences to the working place, in every aspect the discrimination it is being based on. So caste, in the earlier period of time, we have been getting to know in the class, we have been getting to know like example we have been discussed. In the religion, the caste has been existing of caste different types. So what are there we have in caste is a major form of inequality where the people are being still striving to find out the equality, what it is, how it is being expecting out. So classification of the caste, there will be STs, BCs and OC in the. Presently this is what? In the earlier times, the society where they have been living, in this way they have been divided like 4 classification. The Varnas, the highest it goes to the Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and the Shudras. These Shudras they were considered as untouchables. All they find with the different types of discriminations in the working aspect, in the gender aspect, in the marriages, all everywhere, this kind of discrimination was existing out. So they are considered as untouchables, some they feel as inferiors, all these they have been existing out. So basically in this one, we are going to have about the case, one of the case studies about the caste discrimination. Caste, basically we are going to know in the olden times and the presently in the present times. So in the olden times, the very first one, the ladder, it was about the Brahmins. Then second it goes to the Kshatriyas. Third, Vaishyas. Fourth, Shudras. This is what considered as the untouchables. They were considered as the untouchables. Here presently we do have the caste system of like OC, open caste. Then next comes here BC, backward caste. So in this BC we will be going to have the BCA, then B, C, all up to here. It goes with the up to Y. I think it goes with the alphabetical order. Then SC, then ST. So SC here, scheduled tribe, scheduled caste, then here it goes to the scheduled tribe, and last here it also goes to the reservations. Reservations for women. So this is what the caste scenario in the earlier times in the present community where they've been living out, education, marriage. So these is irrespective of these three categories, the last Shudras, they used to be get discriminated. And at the same time, these people, they are being considered as the inferior highest in the ladder up, and these people they are considered as these are being considered as the inferior, and this is being considered as the superior. Superior the highest position, inferior the lowest position. And in some places in the parts of the country, some people have been recognized by the particular work, what they are doing work. In that way, they used to classify easily that to which particular caste they are, like carpentry, some are barber shops, some are pottery, some are goldsmiths. So what they have been doing, according to that, the caste that is being there, find it out by the people. Next, here we are going to have a case study. So in this one, we do till now we have been getting to know about the caste in the earlier times, what it was. Not only in our state, we do find out these untouchables in every basically in of our country, every state they used to have these Shudras and untouchables by different names. It is been get having up. This is what the olden, this is what the present. So now we will be going to have a look on the case study about the olden before independence period of time. The caste discrimination, how it was being get and all in detail. So here we do have the two case studies. This also we have been discussed in the class about the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the caste discrimination, what he had been faced, how he had been faced. Two case studies. So the very first case study is about Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Of place called Maharashtra, state Maharashtra. So in the state of Maharashtra, there was also an untouchable caste. So what was that particular untouchable caste? It was of Mahar. Caste of untouchable. Caste of untouchables, it was of Mahar. M-A-H-A-R. So to this caste of Mahar, as Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, as we all know, was being of him, the chairperson of the drafting committee of the Constitution, first Union Law Minister. At the same time, he belongs to the Maharashtra state, and in the Maharashtra there is a caste untouchable, the caste called Mahar. Dr. Ambedkar belongs to this particular caste. So one day what happened here, friends, along with Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, where he was about the age of particularly along with his cousins, he used to Goregaon is a place in Maharashtra because his father they were waiting for his father, with Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, his cousins, all they have been went to this railway station to pick up his father to meet them. So they along with Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, all his cousins or the brothers, they were having very well dressed up, ticket they had. So all everything they looked like a Brahmin children, and they used to speak in a very polite manner, how they, like a common children, we cannot able to find out the differences between the superior family or the inferior caste. So in this regard, their station master was being, because they were in the this one railway station, they were waiting for their father or any the official person to pick up these B.R. Ambedkar and their cousins. So they were being the extreme sadness. At the same time, they have been asked the station master whether to reach from this station place to the Goregaon if it is in walkable distance, or else they can go with this bullock cart at the time. So they were not ready to say to pick up these children on the bullock cart, even if they have been paying the double the amount of that particular place, because the cartmen who were not prepared to make them in their cart, and because they were untouchables, at the same time, at this particular period of time, the money did not work out. So this is about the outside of society. Outside society, how the people they used to say simple one aspect from one to reach from one place to the other place out. No cart person is ready to take the children to one place to the other place, in spite of they are saying they used to give the money, the double the charges. Even the money did not play an important role. That much way they considered these people as polluted, untouchables. This cart will get spoiled. This completely untouchable type of aspect polluted. If they talk with us, if they combine with us togetherness, so all will get polluted. So in this way, in spite of having double payment, in spite of the father working in a place, all it did not work out, because it is really important of the caste how they have been laid out. So it is outside the society how the children is being treated. Now we have been given an example of children, same like it goes to the elders also. Sometimes they will see they were not allowed to be mingle, they were not allowed to enter the temples, no educational institutions. So all these kind of differences, untouchability, equality, which has been faced out by the people. So here in this regard, we have been going to have three questions. They have been given in the textbook part of 165 page. To what extent the above true statements in your area, and to what extent are they having changed? So here in the textbook page of 165, to what extent, the very first question. To what extent are the above true statements in your area, and to what extent having changed? Like caste discrimination here, profession, type of work, all this discrimination about this, the question. Whether how it was been earlier and how it is been presently. Now 166 page, the second inbox question. In what ways do you think the caste system promotes inequality among people? So this is your logic, the questions we need to think of. In what ways these inequalities have been happening in the caste system. So in this caste system, like this one we have to solve the Ambedkar's caste system. In the reality type also you are being getting to know how the caste system is being playing an important role. In the earlier time and presently also, in spite of having, it is being considered as an untouchable crime, but still in the interior of the country it is being still playing the role of the caste discrimination. So regarding that, the question is here, in what ways do you think that the caste system promotes inequality among people? So in what way it is been promoting inequality among the society people? Inequality because higher superior caste people, they will have their superiority, inferior means they are being low, they should not come and talk with the things, should not sit together, no celebrations of togetherness. So all this in this way, they have been considered as the inferior, and these they will have the superiority of the people. So due to that one, the gap between the persons, it will be going to increase more and more. No formal aspect of equality will not be going to exist if this such kind of caste system exists, and that to the inequality differences. Next on the page of 167, still here the 5 inbox questions that is been given out regarding to this Dr. B.R. Ambedkar case study out. Here, page number 167, these inbox question, this purple box one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these 5 inbox questions that have been related to the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's case study. So here, what is the first question? Despite the children offering money, the cartman refused them. Why? So that's what I said. No, here these children, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and their cousins, they were ready to give the double payment, like more money or charges. In spite of that, why the cartman did not offer the right from one place to the other place up? Next question. How did people at the station discriminate against Dr. Ambedkar and his brothers? So here in the station, how they were discriminated Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and his brothers by the other people because of this untouchable Mahar caste. They were considered, they have been made the differences, like what they are, how they have been treated. Earlier they were become an easy to talk, but now everyone has been making a neglecting part. They were not ready to talk, they were not ready to help them. So these kind of discrimination was being carried out at the station. Third question. How do you think Dr. B.R. Ambedkar felt as a child when he saw the station master's reaction to his statement that they were Mahars? So immediately here Ambedkar has blurred without any thought of aspect. He said they belongs to the Mahar. By the way he said the station master's his reaction was being changed up. So how he felt Ambedkar, why he didn't feel? Because he's a small kid, he did not understand why the station master has been stunned by his statement of giving, and after that how they have been the station master has been treated the children. Next, have you ever experienced prejudice or witnessed an incident of discrimination? This is about your inferiority. Did you ever find out this kind of discrimination between on the basis of caste, not on the basis of gender, not on the basis of like boy and the girl, or on the educational aspect, or the discrimination on the basis of caste in your, basically not in the cities and towns, in the village areas, the families were discriminated from one place to the other place, moving out, using the resources or coming togetherness. So on this way, any discrimination have you having incident faced? Next, how can you this make you feel? So by saying all this one, what is your feelings? How did you felt out? In what way? Whether it is in a right way, whether it is in a wrong. So it is about your feeling in what way these children have been get discriminated on the basis of the caste. Now one more example case study is about the this Om Prakash Valmiki. He was being discriminated in the educational institution. This also we have been get know in the case study, the second case study. So what is your second case study is about? The very first what we have inside is outside the society. This is outside the society. One is outside, basically in society. The discrimination it was being faced by Ambedkar and his brothers. Now second is a case study in the educational institution. In educational institution, that is about the school. In school, Om Prakash Valmiki, he had been faced the discrimination. Om Prakash Valmiki. So who was he? He was also a Dalit. So Dalit here is untouchable caste. And he is also a writer. His book of autobiography. So his autobiography book is Judan. So in this way, one more education and sometimes he need to sit on the floor, and all this he have been faced about. But ultimately, what the discrimination he have been faced is, the school headmaster has said Om Prakash Valmiki to completely sweep the playground, and that is very huge, like completely big playground, and he used to be made him to do sweep the playground without any water, without all the children they were studying, and simply this boy has been sweeping the playground. The headmaster was sitting and observing. All the teachers, these classmates, everyone has been witnessing seeing the kind of scenario what Om Prakash Valmiki has been doing, and even that he was not allowed to have to drink the water also. From the doors and windows, everyone is been watching these spectacle what Om Prakash Valmiki was been doing. He has a small kid of 4th standard. How can he been sweeping the playground, and his face, everything will be covered with the dust, no water, like a inhuman type of treatment the headmaster was been giving to the Om Prakash Valmiki. For what reason is because he belongs to this Dalit untouchable caste, and due to that one he is coming to the school for education. So this was been happening now, very day by day. Particularly one day, what happened here is, on the way, his father, Om Prakash Valmiki's father, was been moving out near to the school, and he saw Om Prakash Valmiki was sweeping the playground. He immediately get down from his bicycle. He took him and confronted the teachers and the headmaster. Confronted this, he started questioning for what reason you made my child being to do all the sweeping of the floor. He had been came here for education purpose, not for this kind of discrimination. So all he was being very loudly inhuman way he scolded the headmaster and the teachers. And what he said is, this is not the end of this one student. Many more like Om Prakash Valmiki will come and study in this school. And without loudly by saying this one, he took the Om Prakash Valmiki's hand and he had been left the school out. So in this way, where we have been saw these two case studies where inhumane type of treatment has been done to the small kids. He was also a small kid, he was also a small kid where this is outside in the society, and here is about the education institution only where the children has been get discriminated. So these both the children, their self dignity, their self equality treatment, they have been completely, they violated their mankind. There has been this situation they have been faced. Even the child's mentality and psychological aspect has been impacted on these both the children, like how the society is being treated up. So what can be done out here? His father was been there. He had been made the situation to understand and to get the things. The small kid, he cannot go and say to the parents and they are being the headmaster will scold him, will beat him. So that is one of the situations where this kind of discrimination what they have been faced up. There in these two aspects, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, his cousins and Om Prakash Valmiki, their self-respect, self-dignity and inequality type of treatment they have been faced out. So these are one more. The questions 168 page which has been existing out here. These two inbox questions and the last year, this is the inbox questions are. Why do you think Om Prakash Valmiki was treated unequally by his classmates and the teachers? Because of the untouchable caste that is called as Dalit. Due to that one, they were treated unequally by the headmaster and the teachers. Next, if you are in this stress, how would you feel by few lines about this? So, if you are in this Om Prakash Valmiki's situation place, what would you feel and how you would be feel up? Last one, have you seen such efforts in your school or nearby school to share those experiences with the entire class? So, this is about the reality in the aspect of this kind of why it has been happened, for what reason it has been happened on. So in the next class we will be going to know about how the caste system it was being existing. Why it has been happening with the different kinds of equality. So till now we are going to go with the one more, like why this caste system was being existed or presently existing now, and later on the second part we will be going to go with the struggle for equality. In this struggle for equality, different types of social reformers as well. They also will go with one of the case study about B.S. Venkata Rao, what type of struggle has been done, different types of organization has been formed, what else he has been doing, what further to get the equality type of treatment. And the last is about here is after independence, how it was of equality which it is been existing on. So probably the last two we will be going to get discussed in the tomorrow's class. Until then, just study out, just go to your textbook reading out. Thank you.